Hello everyone, I am Hazbin and welcome back to my channel. Been a while since I posted. The break was supposed to be a couple weeks. Life happened, and so it's been a couple months. During that couple months I realized I can't post often as I was because it was making me sick and killing me creatively, so I'll probably move to one video a week, usually on Fridays, though if some important news like Hazbin news or miraculous news or something that I'm into comes out, I will do a second video. I will be changing the style of videos, so Miraculous Reacts and the Hero of the Day series will be put together so that I can spend more time on those drawings, as well as I don't know what to draw under the Miraculous Reacts videos because I like doing a drawing rather than just me reacting. And Hazbin news and other new stuff will be done in a style similar to this. I will try to have like a little version of me that matches this. A lot of the news happened while I was on break, so I've got to quickly catch up. And that is mostly what this video is about. So the first hotel image dropped and we were all super excited, and then a few hours later we've got a bunch of statements from the pilot VAs that they will not be returning. I wasn't happy, but I wasn't surprised. Well, I was surprised because Viv had said she wanted to keep a lot of the cast, and they had recently done an interview on Cartoon Universe, so I was surprised that happened, but I wasn't surprised that stuff was changing, I guess is the correct way to put that. And don't get me wrong, I love Michael's Angel, but his voice is one that is easily imitated. Unlike something like Nifty's, where I'm just like, they're gonna have a hard time finding a voice that fits Nifty better than that. We also have quite a few of the cast where we haven't heard no update, so I'm just hoping it's all for the best and we don't get a bunch of super generic voices from this after it's all said and done. But it is Viv's project, so ultimately she knows what's best for her project. We received an update on Helva Boss, in which we're going to have a delay in the final part of the final. I'm not surprised by this, because I've done a lot of research into animation in the process. So, for as ambitious as their projects are, I'm actually surprised they've been able to post as often as they have. We also got news that we will be receiving a second season of Hell of a Boss. I'm excited by that. Now I'm going to go more into my thoughts on Charlie's redesign and renaming, as well as what I expect for future character releases. The redesign itself isn't that drastic. Certainly sharper and she looks older, but other than the eye color change and the more professional looking outfit, which reminds me of Mr. Mosby from Sweet Life, it looks good. It looks great. She was cute before, but now she's hot. I think it fits what she's trying to do in her character better, because before it was very easy to tell she was supposed to be more innocent, but now it's harder to tell that she's supposed to be innocent, so it's more of a, surprise. And I really like that they changed her eye color. Especially since they didn't put an outline on it, it makes them look even brighter. So, I think the design looks great. When it comes to her name, Mang was more for the sake of a pun of Charlemagne, but Morningstar has more biblical relation to Lucifer. It has nothing to do with the fact that in modern media his name is Morningstar. It all relates to biblical stuff rather than just, oh, this is what's popular. But, sorry about that cough. The fandom has kind of decided that Mang is her middle name now, which would make her name Princess Charlotte to Mang Morningstar. which is dope. But overall, I'm enjoying the release of her new design and name. As for future redesigns, it's obvious at this point, because I'm recording this on the Sunday after the Charlie character release, that's not going to be a daily or every other day thing. I believe it would be unwise to do a monthly, because there's around 6 characters, including Charlie. So we'd be looking at 6 months of getting a character design and then waiting and waiting and waiting and no character design and waiting and waiting. And I just think the fandom, now that we're getting actual like character designs and news, it would feel, at least to me, like we're being strung along if they were to release it monthly. And just like, we're just gonna ride the hype train for as long as it lasts. So I think it would be wisest, and I think they will do it weekly, and after the next 5 weeks we'll probably get a release date or trailer or something to that nature. As for the redesigns themselves, I'm actually hoping that the rest of the redesigns are more drastic than Charlie's. Vaggie needs to be more obvious that she's supposed to be a pastel goth moth, rather than just a stylish gray-skinned person. So maybe moth motifs to help her design. An actual, more pastel goth fashion. I did a quick concept of what I think that would look like, and I'll throw it up here. I was going to do it for every character, but I ran out of time if I want to get this out by Monday. I think that Alistair should be more obviously mixed, maybe give him curlier hair or something like that. And that when it comes to writing him, they should be careful with his voodoo and not do Hollywood voodoo, but actually focus on making sure that they're representing the actual religion in a non-evil way. I'd also give him more 1920s styled clothes. Like, a bright red suit would not be in the 1920s. However, a maroon one with, like, navy accents would be better, and it would also help differentiate his design from Charlie's. Angel, I think either his fur colors need to be changed or his suit colors so he doesn't look too blended in with himself. And you could easily put him in different outfits so it kind of shows how comfortable he is in each situation. But I don't have any, like, clear ideas of how that could change. Husks just needs to be simplified, especially those wings, because it's one of the reasons I do not draw him is his fucking wings. Nifty. She's cute, but I would add more of a 50s palette rather than just red and pink onto it, and give her a more 50s styled hairdo. Make it easy. That could also make it easier to animate. Again, these are just hopes and what I think could help the characters. And with these 5, they're just, other than Charlie, who I consider the main cast. You could easily add a few more demons into this, like Baxter, but the more characters you add, the less likely I believe it's going to be a monthly thing, because then it's just adding further and further into the year. But the last part was all speculative, and they could have just simple redesigns like Charlie's, which I'm not mad about. I just think that adding more stuff could be helpful. That is all for me, and all I had to say on the issues and updates. I hope everyone enjoyed this. I've enjoyed making it and making the art for it, and I will see you next time. Bye!